that's pulling these triggers. I don't care what age they are, because some of them are 13. For their act. And what we're asking today, everybody to join hands and come together as a. And these gun-toting individuals, they don't have a pick. They're going in Center City. They don't have a special. We started doing the midnight rally, going into different communities at midnight, trying to get the attention of folks. And the message is, when these people are pulling the trigger and they're shooting, they're not on a time schedule. They are not on a time schedule. They don't care if it's 12 o'clock midnight or if it's 12 o'clock shooting. But enough is enough. And I'm certain that this community is not going to tolerate this type of behavior. We need to do better as a people. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have to come up with a solution on how we're going to get these illegal guns off the street. We need to do that. We need to come up with a better way on how these criminals are going to be dealt with. We need to come up with a plan, people. You have our sons and our daughters that have joined the military to protect our country, going off to fight the war. I got a solution, because they're losing their lives in the war. And all they're trying to do is put themselves in a better position so that they can be productive citizens here in the city of Philadelphia or wherever they may leave. Well, how about, since these criminals want to shoot guns so bad, how about we send them online? But enough is enough. Enough is enough. Not all, but some. When they start that foot pursuit and that shooter runs into a dark alley, that police officer is going to run a little bit slower, because he or she don't know what kind of weapon that shooter is going to shoot with. I know their job is to protect and serve, but they have a family they're trying to get home to also. And to give chase to someone and to see that person that you gave chase to and you locked up and they got a gun that was turned in because they was caught. I looked at it on the news yesterday. This is happening every day. And then to come back 30 days later and robbed by the same criminal you locked up is frustrating. Turning his nose up, what you gonna do about it? And an end result for me. I will not accept that. Superman. I cannot change it on my own. I cannot fix it on my own. Fix it on their own. If you look across the street, enough is enough. Again, I welcome anybody that wanted to come and speak on behalf of this gun violence. You're more than welcome. Let's have a discussion. But it's time to come together and stop this violence. It's time. The body count. The body count is going up. That you went and visited. But if you look at some of the grave sites and look at some of the tombstones, younger and younger and younger. It is sad, people. It's sad. It's like, it seems like, the way it's being reported, more people are dying here in the city of Philadelphia from gun violence than they are from COVID. It's sad. It's sad. This cannot be the new way of life. It can't be. It cannot be. There has to be a better way to deal with this gun violence. One, hold them accountable. These shooters don't have any picks. And until we come together as a people, we're going to keep on coming up with these same old results. Bloodshed. This is all of our problem. This is all of our problem.
Nobody thinks about that. And we should be trying to unify people. Exactly.
I hope reality has set in. I hope reality has set in. I hope we understand now that this type of behavior is not only happening in the urban community. It's happening throughout the city of Philadelphia, but not just Philadelphia. It's happening all over.
It is, and it's sad. Because she wants to organize this community so y'all can get the down so you can reach out to some of the legislators.
But because we are not working together, we are part of the problem. We are part of the problem. So what? I don't know your name and you don't know my name. So what? Live on this side of the street. So what? What we have in common is we're frustrated. We're tired of the gun violence. Enough is enough. And it should not have to take your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, your relative. It should not have to take that for you or I to get involved. It should not have to take that. Citizen of Philadelphia that refused to live in fear. That's who I am. I'm a 50-year-old young man that want to live to see 50 more years. And if for any reason I have to go, I don't want to leave here because somebody pulled the trigger and I got caught in the crossfire. I want to see them graduate high school and attend college. At her wedding. These are things that I want to see. These are things that I want to be a part of. And I don't want that dream to be taken away from me because someone chose to shoot and kill with an illegal firearm. I want my children to be able to play with your children. I want my daughter's high school to be able to come and play. I want my daughter, if they're going to compete, I want your children's drill team. That's what I want. But it has to stop. The violence have to stop in our communities. We need some unity in our communities. It's happening now in the backyard.
So that you can be connected with your law enforcement officers. I've heard a lot of comments stating that there needs to be more officers in the community. Well, I want to encourage you to step up and to organize and connect with the PPD. Right now, we know in the city of Philadelphia that it's a lot of killings and a lot of homicides. So the officers need our support. If we are in the community, we need to connect with them. We need to collaborate together. It's not a you thing, it's not a me thing, it's an us thing. It's a we thing. We all are in this together. I hear that you probably didn't think that a homicide would take place here in the Northeast at Lincoln High School. I'm sorry. But it did. Because we aren't safe anywhere. We have to step up and we have to be accountable. We all have a moral responsibility and obligation to our next youth. So when are we going to step up and become accountable for the actions that are going on in our neighborhoods? We can't do it alone, but collaboratively we can. And God is love. When God sees us move, faith without works is dead. So of course we have the faith, but we have to put the work in as well. So I come to you today in peace. I leave in peace, but I also hope I leave you with the encouragement and the empowerment of unifying together to organize your communities and to help, to be of assistance all together. So I thank you for this time, and I pray that God's continued protection be over you and your community. God bless you all.